Hey guys, how's it going tonight? I really kind of debated whether I wanted to make this video on a live event or do it this way. And I was kind of afraid that a live event wouldn't let me say everything I wanted to say. You know, people may be asking questions in the chat and I wouldn't be able to cover all the points I wanted to. So I thought this way, tape delayed, would be a little bit better. I mean, as you probably have noticed, the amount of new videos on this channel has really declined. And it's been tough. I guess I'll just say this. I've lost the love for making these kind of videos. Originally, there was a purpose behind it. It was personal to me. And I was doing it to kind of try to escape. And I don't need that escape anymore. Not that I've lost the passion for the history and the uniqueness of these buildings. I drive by them all the time and I'm still fascinated by a structure that was built so long ago and it still stands, and what remains of it today is fascinating. But I don't feel the desire to get out of the car and film it, share it with the world, and potentially risk my safety and health by being in a place where I'm not really supposed to be. The risks are too great and the rewards are not enough. And that's why, compared to years ago, I don't feel the same way I did about it back then. People change. We all change. We go through different phases in our lives, experiences and places in our careers, and interests. I'll always have an interest in history and traveling and nature, but not so much videoing it, not so much having to feel obligated to share it all the time. And guys, this channel almost hit 15,000 subscribers. I never would have imagined that many people would have shared the same interest or wanted to see something that I made. And honestly, I didn't even want that. I don't want that. The more subscribers I have, the less I want to do it. Isn't that kind of weird? Typically it drives people to create more. And for me, it's like, I don't want all these people, all this attention. I go out now, doing my own thing, and I run into people randomly in stores who pop out from behind the bookshelves, you know, and it's kind of awkward because I don't know what to say, and I feel like I'm maybe being kind of rude. I'm not who they've expected me to be, you know. There's a big disconnect from certain places. And many people don't quite understand what it took or what it does take to, let's say, capture a place that's illegal. That's not a good thing. You know, I'm not proud of many things I've done. Looking back on it, I regret a lot of the places I filmed, quite honestly, and I would never do it again. I can't deliver the content that maybe many of you expect. I feel like I've changed. And I want to say this. I don't want to come across the wrong way. I am really grateful that many people supported me. But the expectations became too high. I want to address another point. Why are my comments off? Everybody keeps on asking me. They send me messages. Ben, because the comments are off, it's not as fun anymore. I'm sorry that the comments were what made it fun. If you watch History Channel, there's no comments. If you watch A&E, and Hoarders is a great show, by the way, there's no comments. I mean, maybe there's a Facebook page, or you can write the network or something, but the actual people who were participating in the show, either the creators or the subjects, never directly had to talk to the viewers. So if people didn't like it, they just didn't continue watching, and they lost a viewer, and they went down in Nelson ratings, whatever. But for me, we have or anybody who uses YouTube has a direct connection with the viewers, which is what makes it unique. But it's also really tough to keep up with it and the expectations people have that you respond to the messages and the comments. And really, the comments, while many were amazing, I love hearing from you guys all over the country. There's two types of comments that really bother me. And that is why they're off. And they'll continue to be off, and they'll never be turned on again. Because that was kind of ruined by people. I'm blanking on the word I want to use. Privilege. That privilege to comment was ruined by trolls. Oh, I should just brush off the trolls, whatever. Well, I don't need that negativity. I mean, I shouldn't have to put a video up and then basically rationalize my reasoning behind it and get critiqued and judged. No. I mean, nobody needs that. And it's rampant on the social media sites. So, that's one reason they're off. The trolls and the constant need for people to have their say. Asking me where the place is located. Asking me, can I go exploring with you? No! I'm not going to give a location, and I'm very selective with who I bring with me. And then, the amount of comments that comes in. It's too much to handle. I feel like I want to answer everything, but I'm not able to. In that fact, I'd rather just not have them up at all. That way I don't have to let anybody down who expects me to. And, as I said before, most media sources, whether it be TV or news, reality shows, any medium besides YouTube or Vimeo where there's comments, you don't have a connection with the actual content creator. And I don't want to say I don't want to have a connection with you guys, but honestly, I'm a very private person. I like to do my own thing and keep the people who are special to me close and not potentially risk their well-being or safety. And I'd like to do my own thing. I guess that was the risk with putting videos online. That I should have been like, well, I'm on a social media site. And what do now I don't want people to watch? I don't want subscribers? Then what the hell am I doing putting the videos on YouTube? It's a good question from the beginning. I want to be honest with you. There's been many times where I wanted to pull all the videos off, and I put a lot on private at one point, and contemplated leaving the channel for good. And then I thought, even a few months back, if I delete the channel, I'll probably regret it down the road. I know all of you guys out there who have subscribed, maybe 1/10, maybe 1/2, I don't know, have subscribed because they genuinely love what they watch. They love my videos. And I loved making those videos. But I gotta go with my gut feeling. I don't love making them anymore. I don't feel that thing. There's a feeling. You can't even put words on it. It's just a great feeling. Go out there, have an adventure, put all the worries behind you, share something, that anticipation of uploading a new video for people to see and then enjoy and experience the same thing you did. I don't feel that anymore. Maybe because I've come to realize I'm not going to film any more abandoned houses or buildings. I don't know. The great times and the memories that were made is what is most meaningful. None of that will ever be forgotten. And the videos will remain. But I'm not going to make any more videos on this channel. I have another channel. I do food reviews on there. And my good friend Jack, we have Dark Tourist Adventures. And I'll definitely like to see where those two channels go. But I think it's come to the end of the road with this channel. I don't think, I know it has. I'm not going to be uploading any more videos on this channel. Don't think, though, that for 7 years, all of my viewers didn't mean the world. Besides those who you know who you are, who gave me nothing but hell 24/7. There are crazy people out there who think they know you, and they really have no idea. And they make their own delusional images and representations of you in their own minds for their own benefit. And you're going to come across people like that. Think about big channels online who have 9 or 10 million subscribers. Even hundreds of thousands. You think they don't get these kind of people? They have enough money they're generating with YouTube revenue. They got security and the whole 9 yards. There's a huge world behind the scenes that nobody thinks about. But it's definitely the case. I'm glad I was able to get all that off my chest. And, go back and rewatch my old videos. And I'm not going to take anything down. I'm going to leave the channel up. And, I'm out there. I'm out there. If you know me, if you really do know me, you know where I am. And you can message me on YouTube, I guess, or email me. Thank you for watching. Later.